So it is good day to you, huh? It is so very good to see each of you. We know we ran out of time on the three life-threatening mistakes conscious women make that keep them, sick and in pain, or whatever the long title is. And they didn't allow time for me to speak. And yet I do have something to say about that energy. You see, everything is different now. Everything is different. In the past, you would think that you would have to go into surgery to have a tumor removed. Now, with your intention, you can go inside of that tumor and disintegrate it. In the past, if you had macular degeneration or had that diagnosis, eventually you would simply go blind. Now, you could take little angelic vacuum cleaners and suck all that debris out of the eyeball and see again. In the past, there is no past any longer. Dearest beings of light, you are the past, the present, and the future. You are all that you are. So in that energy, it is called holographic healing. Some call it holographic healing, as in WHOLO, graphic. Some call it holographic healing, as in the proper pronunciation of the word hologram. We just call it whatever we choose. For you see, dearests, when you gather people together, as we are doing, miracles happen. One of the reasons we gather people together is to help them get into the habit of meditation and activation, whether it is guided, whether it is music, whether it is in stillness. That stillness gives you the opportunity to look inside of your physical body. And when you look inside of your physical body, how much better could it get? When you look inside of your physical body, what do you see? Some people will say, we see blood and, gore and muscles and bones. Some people will say, we see nothing, we see blank. We worked with someone the other day. We hope it is all right if we mention it. We think it will be fine. We worked into the Akashic records. The record keeper of every thought, idea, energy, possibility that has ever created you from the beginning of your time. And she always said that she could not go into that space. She could not see into the Akashic records. So we took her in through our teachings and our methods, not others. That is old energy. We are learning how to go in there every moment. It is all new. And all she could do is just see this grey cloak. She saw mist first. Well, that is how it begins. She saw the cause for her inability to see, sense, feel, hear, and know. She sensed exactly the way she receives her information. And if she can do it once, she can do it again. That is what we are teaching. We are downloading software into your brain. So you must drink plenty of water during this whole next 5 weeks. Start in the morning with drinking 2 big glasses of water every day, and then for the first 2 weeks you're going to spend the rest of the time that you're there in the toilet. However, because of the downloads that we are acknowledging, it will be necessary for you to hydrate your system. Everything is for your highest good, and everything with as much ease and grace as is possible. Of course. However, For those of you who continue to say, I don't see, I don't hear, I don't feel, I don't know, it might be a bit more difficult. You see, it is really just about pinpointing exactly how you find your information. You can talk to our vessel Marilyn, and she explains this to you all of the time because she has heard it so often as she sits in the background here. Once you pinpoint the way you receive that connection, you can always return to it. Always. You see, your perception is that things are coming in a certain way because some teacher somewhere said, do it this way. Because they must be right. Because they're teaching it, so they must be perfect. We are not perfect. Our vessel Marilyn is not perfect. She is learning alongside of you. But we will help you find exactly the way you get your information. Whether it is one-on-one, whether it is 1-on-10, whether it is 1-on-100, whether it is 1-on-1,000, we will still help each of you. There's a specific number of individuals that are drawn to this teaching. We're going to ask you to throw away everything that you've learned so far, because it is all new. This is the new paradigm. It is no accident that we are indeed facilitating this class, Holographic Healing 2, during this month of eclipse in the United States. This is the dividing line between the way it was and the way it will be. This is the dividing line between the old energy and the new energy. This is the dividing line between the old vibration and the new vibration, whatever that may be. And the more willingness that you have to simply surrender to whatever is without getting your ego involved, the more powerful it will be. Our dear friend Lee Carroll Cryon predicts what will happen in the future. So we might as well be ready for that. We do not predict. We only ask that you get ready. You see, dearests, you are the way showers. You are the ones that are looking to heal the body when there are no doctors or no machinery that is available. You are the ones that will be called to heal yourself when the machinery and the doctors may not be able to. You are the ones that are the future. You are the visionaries, like our visionaries in light convergence. You are the visionaries in light that are converging upon each other. You are that essence. And dearest beloveds, dearest beings, you are not alone. You have an entire company of individuals, a team of individuals that are supporting your personal journey as you are supporting their personal journey. Her sweet divine vessel Marilyn will teach you everything that she knows, only in a way that she knows it. She will teach you and share everything, and if she does not know the answer, she will help you both discover the answer. Everything has a solution. Everything has a connection. She is not claiming to heal you. She is claiming to help you heal yourself, if indeed you are willing. And if you are not, then to find out why not. Oh, dearest, you are the essence. Take a deep breath. We're going to do a little brain work. So if you're driving, do not close your eyes. If you're not driving and you feel comfortable, close your eyes. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, just, stare at something that does not distract your attention. And then take a very deep, slow breath to begin bringing yourself into coherence of your heart. For you see, that is where the change occurs first, is in the heart. So take a big, deep breath, slowly, and hold, and let it go. And again. Hold. And let it go. Take another deep breath. Hold. And let it fall out. Now gently touch your hand to your heart. Any way that works for you. You can pinpoint it. You can lay it on like you're pledging allegiance to something. Touch your heart. That helps your energy know where to focus. Take another deep breath. And hold. And breathe to where your fingers are touching. And on your next deep breath, we're going to ask you to visualize something that you love. Something that when you feel it, it just feels like so much love pouring through your heart. It may cause you to smile. And when you feel that energy sort of settling into your heart, we're just going to bring in an illuminating light over your crown. This illuminating light is just so we can see a little better. And we're going to go into your crown, interdimensionally, into the skull. And look at the bones of that skull. Give thanks for them. Look at those seams in the platelets. And give thanks for the energy that holds those bones together, the nerves, the blood, the muscles that are all around it. Just feel that coherence of gratitude for your skull. We know some have said that you are hard-headed. Well, that's a good thing. And now we're going to go interdimensionally inside of your skull. to see your brain it almost brings tears to our eyes of gratitude to see that pulsing energy that is inside of that beloved skull, to see how it just does its thing. Little electrodes coming and going, little synapses, little nerve endings always matching up perfectly. And we're going to go to that portion of your brain that carries your vision of things that are not actually physical, that carries the insight of things that may not be in the physical form. We ask that portion to be highlighted. Worry not if you don't feel like you can see that or sense it. Imagine it. Imagine what it would be like to look onto your brain from the inside of your skull. And what part of that brain might carry that visionary energy. Now we're going to just allow some healing, iridescent light of sight, insight, to enter that portion of your brain, to go back through your pineal, clear it off if necessary, and look forward through your intuitive muscles. Sense forward through your intuitive energy. Feel forward through the sensors of your brain. Know the wisdom of light is there. Breathe into that vibration. Feel that gentle energy connecting through the vision of your brain, that portion that carries that ability to see, sense, feel, hear, know remotely into your body or into others. To surround the pineal with healing, loving energy. And you feel maybe our hands, if we had hands through the vessel Marilyn, around your pineal and your third eye. Clarity. 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 We do not disturb any other portions of your brain. We hold it in the energy of perfect balance. And for this we are grateful. And once again we honor the skull. For holding it all together there. And the balance. And with that balance, comes trust. Comes the trust of that which you are. Comes the confidence. Breathe it in. And say thank you. Thank you. Touch your heart again. Pat it a little in gratitude. Feel the chair beneath you. And when you are ready, dearest, open your eyes. That was very powerful. Drink lots of water. Follow your guidance. One of the 3 massive mistakes that people do is not listen to themselves, not go into that stillness. So we just did. And for this we are grateful. We love you deeply. We honor you. We are here with you. And we bid you namaste. Namaste.